Wow, I haven't posted since last year. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Stupid pun, everyone uses that. So, before we start this video, I just want to say Happy New Year's, everyone. Like, seriously, I'm so excited for this new year. I'm excited for trying to complete all my goals for this year. And I'm just excited for another year here on YouTube entertaining you guys. And we're going to take a look at a bunch of amazing stadiums that you guys made in 2021. So just a heads up, throughout the year, my quality changed, both my camera and my microphone and just the way I did things. So there are a couple ones that may seem very slow. I might, go quick. It's just super random. I pulled a bunch of different stadium creators showcasing videos, and I'm just going to compile them all together. I hope you guys all enjoy. Leave a like if you do, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment your goals for 2022. I am actually very curious on what your goals are, and if you guys want to hear about my goals, definitely stay tuned. That video will be up later. Other than that, let's get right into this video. Okay, starting things off with a really awesome looking stadium. Starting things off, let's go to right field. I love the window on the outfield wall. We also got some nice seating over here as well. Right over there, could you imagine watching the ball game right from here? That looks really awesome. Going over to left field, we have something very similar. We got some trash cans for the Houston Astros, as well as some seating with umbrellas. Really awesome looking. And in center field, we got a nice little concourse area. We got some concessions over here. We also got a giant scoreboard, nice little statue, some trees. Looks really nice, and the batter's eye goes well as well. Overall, it's a really nice stadium, 53,000 capacity, nice little buildings in the background. Really nice job. The next stadium we're taking a look at is Field of Dreams. This is really awesome, because if you didn't know, there are a couple teams that are actually playing here this year. So this is very cool to see. Someone made this and it looks so accurate. We got all of the nice little plants in the outfield, looking really good. Scoreboard here. We got the lighting. We got another baseball field over here. We got some farm stuff, farmhouse. We got a house here. Looks really awesome. 10,000 capacity, 97% storage full. It looks really good and it looks really accurate. Not much more to say, but really good job. I really like it. This next stadium is really good looking. I mean, just take a look how awesome this is. We got nice city in the background. Looks like some kind of downtown city. I love it. Looks really good. In right field, we got a bunch of pools. We got some concessions over here. Bunch of signs, scoreboard. Nice little baseball field for the kids. More concessions over here in right field as well. The batter's eye goes well. We got a nice glove on this rock in left field. We also got some of these nice little decks that you can sit on. Take a look at how awesome this seating is. Wow, what a great spot to watch the game. We got some more decks right here. Mets home run apple. And just overall, it's a really nice ballpark. Lots of signs, concessions, nice little seating areas. 37,000 capacity and 99% stored full. Really good job on the stadium. Starting things off with a Little League World Series stadium. This one is so cool. I love it. We got a nice big welcome sign. I love it. It's just so realistic and so awesome. I grew up just being bored watching the Little League World Series on ESPN, and wow. This is very accurate, very simple, but very accurate to the actual thing. We got the big hill over here. We got the nice little center field hill. We got a couple concessions as well, some buildings in the background. I like the hot air balloons. Everything about the stadium is pretty accurate. It's a pretty simple stadium, but again, it's just so awesome, especially if you grew up watching the Little League World Series just like me. This is awesome. Really good job. Here is the next stadium that we're taking a look at. This one is another fun looking awesome stadium. I really like this one. It's called Orange Glow because it is kind of like in the Rocky Mountains. I don't exactly know what this is considered, but it does have that orange glow. It's very awesome, and I love all of the palm trees all around, all of the rocks and all of the mountains. It just looks super awesome. I love the sign over here with the trees peeking over. I love the fountains, and I like the bleachers right in front of the fountains. That's a very cool spot. And I like the palm trees all around with these little custom mountains all around. More palm trees on top of the fountains, on top of the scoreboard, and on top of the stand. And we got some hot air balloons in the background as well. 17,000 capacity, 61% full on storage. Overall, they did a great job on the stadium. Here is the next stadium that we're taking a look at. And just from the home plate, it just looks so clean. I love the brick wall in right field. We got a scoreboard right over here, and we also got the strikeout meter over here, as well as the show sign right here. We got some American flags right here. Looks really nice. On the outside, we got a nice big road on the outside of the right field wall. Looks awesome. Got a couple buildings lining the road. Looks really good. Makes it look like a city. Really good job with that. I love the scoreboard in center field with the name of the stadium, as well as some lighting attached to the scoreboard. Looks really good. The batter's eye in center field goes good with the stadium. We got some bleachers. We got a nice little beach area. This is such a nice idea, and some picnic tables as well. And then we also got a pool. Really nice looking area in left center field. And then of course we got another scoreboard, and the stadium itself looks very good. 37,000 capacity, which is about average for the MLB. So a really nice stadium. Definitely awesome looking. Great job with this. Starting things off with Rocky Mountain. I love the design on this stadium. It looks so awesome. Take a look at the custom mountain over here in right field with a bunch of trees on top. It just looks so awesome and unique. I love the umbrella seating. I love the concessions all along the suite seating. Just looks really good. Center field looks awesome. Batter's eye goes perfectly with center field. I love the trees. It makes it look kind of like a bush hanging out of the rocks. Looking really awesome with the scoreboard and hit it here sign. Nice little background with the city in the background. In left field, we got more trees on top of rocks and more seating. 45,000 capacity, and overall it's such a unique and awesome stadium. Great job. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at, Reds Park. This one is 51,000 capacity. Very awesome. Here is right field. I love that they put the hit it here sign inside the wall, so it kind of is like 3D on the wall. It looks really good. Then we have a scoreboard right here, and we have some window seating right at field level. That is so awesome. I love it. Looks really good. In right field as well, we have some bleacher seating right on the other side of this wall. So again, really good seating at the stadium. Just look at that. That is awesome. Basically field level. We also got a concession here. The batter eye actually goes really well with the stadium. We got American flags as well. Also in right field, we have the scoreboard with Reds Park on top of that. Some stands over here. We got a nice big road on the outside of the stadium. And also we got a custom boat over here, and we also have a custom walkway, and then we have custom buildings over here. Take a look at that. The bridge across the water, a custom boat. The stadium itself looks really awesome. I love the extra details. Really good job. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at. This one is under a highway. I love this one. I actually reviewed this during a live stream, which, by the way, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss out on live streams. But this one is very awesome because we got a bunch of signs and a scoreboard hanging off the bridge. It just looks so clean and so cool. Then we got some lighting right here. We got a nice scoreboard and a fountain off the batter's eye. Looks really awesome. We got a bunch of bleachers in left and right field. Looks really good. Bunch of stands all the way down over here under the highway. We got a bunch of buildings in the background as well, and just overall it's a very unique and cool idea. I really like this one. Really good job. Starting things off with a very awesome stadium. Taking a look, we got some nice concession area in left field. This one is pretty awesome. We got the home run porch located in left field. Got some custom walkway and everything for the seating. Really nice looking area with some restaurants and other things. Really nice looking. In center field, we also got some seating and just a nice little boardwalk, and it's just nice overall looking. I really like it. Over in right field, we also have a building in the background. Looks pretty awesome. We got a scoreboard right over here. We also got a suite behind home plate, and of course broadcast booth as well. Overall, they did a really nice job on the stadium. Good job. Here's the next awesome stadium that we're taking a look at. 27,000 capacity. This one is really awesome. Taking a look in right field, we got the home bullpen, a nice big sign. We got the scoreboard right behind the window on the wall. I love that so much. Over here, we have a money home run box. That's super cool and unique, something I haven't seen in a stadium creator. And like I said, home bullpen is right behind the scoreboard right over here. Really cool, nice and custom. And then we have the away bullpen and a door as well. Very custom, really awesome looking. In center field, we got a couple trees, some nature. We got some rocks over here. Nice little arcade, a bunch of buildings in the background. We even have a hotel with a scoreboard on top. Overall, it's a pretty nice small ballpark, but it's a fun ballpark. Great job. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at. This is actually the future athletic stadium. Kind of a design that they're still working on, but this is very awesome. Taking a look at it, 37,000 capacity. We got some umbrella seating along the right field line, as well as some statues over here. Center field looks really awesome. Batter's eye goes well. Scoreboard, athletics park, love it. Looks really good. This is very unique, something I've never seen done before. It just looks so nice. The tree sticking out of the roof here, it just looks so clean and so different and unique. I love it. Got a scoreboard in left field, some bleachers, some umbrella seating along the outfield wall. We also got some concessions over here, and gotta be the most exciting part is the giant ship terminal. It's so unique and such a good design. Really good job with it. And of course, we got some ships in the water. We got a big bridge over here and also have a city in the background. Overall, they did a really good job with the design. Starting things off with a very unique and awesome looking stadium. We have a bunch of buildings surrounding the stadium, a bunch of trees on top of those buildings. We have some stands over here on top of the buildings. We have a bunch of farm patch all the way down to the city. We have a bridge in the background. We have the LA Angels logo up there. Really interesting ballpark, 9,000 capacity, a pretty interesting and fun ballpark that you can use online. Really good job. Here's the next stadium we're taking a look at. I love this one. This one is really awesome. So starting things off in right field, we have a nice big concourse area. We have a bunch of stairs leading up to other levels of the concourse. Really awesome. We have a bunch of concessions all along here. More concessions here. Up here, we got some nice umbrella seating right up here. Imagine catching a foul ball up here. That is really fun. Then you got more stairs leading up to here. More concessions and more stands. really awesome. And then taking a look at center field, the concourse leads all the way into center field, which looks really nice. We have the clubhouse as well as the batter's eye, which goes really well with this stadium. We have a pool over here. In left field, we have a building in the background, a nice concession, some signs over here, a bunch of trees in the background, and finally we have a nice water slide on top of a small hill and a small playground. Overall, this is a really nice stadium, 22,000 capacity, and finally, the parking lot. The parking lot looks really nice, even has a parking garage and trees all around. Really good job on the stadium. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. It looks really great. Full capacity at 59,000. So taking a look, we got the dinger porch over in right field. That looks really awesome. We got a home run apple, a bunch of fountains, a bunch of rocks all around with some trees as well. Looks really awesome. We got the porch over here with bleachers on top and a high ride. Looks really awesome. I love it. In center field, it looks really good. Batter's eye goes pretty well with the stadium, and we have a scoreboard on top. Over here, we have a word I'm not going to say. We also have a bunch of concessions over here, a bunch of bleachers on top of the concessions. Very unique, very interesting. I really like that. I love it. Rooftop over there. We got a bunch of trees and custom rock patterns over here in left field. I love that. Looks really good. Again, full capacity. Looks really awesome. Very unique ballpark. Really good job. Starting things off with an awesome stadium. This is a Oasis Stadium. We got some fountains in right field. Nice big scoreboard with a custom Royals crown on top. I like it. Looks interesting. We got some sand dunes in the background, which are attached to the stands and signs. Looks really awesome. In center field, we have like a water park over here. It looks so awesome. We got a nice big boardwalk over here. We got water slides. We got fountains. It just looks like a lot of fun. We got arcade over here in left field. We got a nice little deck area, clubhouse. We also got the strikeout meter, another scoreboard here. We got a hit it here sign. And just overall, this stadium looks like a lot of fun, and it's just awesome. 37,000 capacity, and we have a bunch of buildings all around. Really good job. This next one is located in Tokyo, Japan. This one is a really awesome stadium. Just taking a look, we got a bunch of parking lots and 2 custom stadiums. That's very awesome. So starting things off in right field, it just looks really good. We got stands on either side. We got a custom, like kind of like a bullpen area almost. We got some signs on the back. We got a scoreboard right here. In left field, we got a giant scoreboard right here. We got like a batting cage or a bullpen right over there with some signs. 45,000 capacity, and over behind this stadium, we have another stadium with a bunch of seating as well. Looks really awesome. A bunch of lighting all around, and behind this stadium, we have some custom awesome looking stuff. Really good job over here. We got a water slide. We got a road over here, some trees, some road lighting. Just overall, they put a lot of detail into the stadium. Really great job. This next stadium is really awesome. Taking a look at it, we have a really nice welcome walkway. I mean, just take a look at this. It looks very realistic. Just the entrance alone, really awesome. You go up these stairs, you got a nice fountain, and it just looks so awesome. We got a scoreboard right behind home plate. We also have a strikeout meter and some signs. That's just home plate alone. We got a bunch of stands, 16,000 capacity. We got a nice window wall with some signs right behind it. 300 dimension sign. Love it. Over here, we have another dimension sign. We have a scoreboard behind this wall. We have some concessions over here. Center field looks really awesome. Batter's eye goes really well with the stadium. We got trees in the background, as well as the road going from parking lot to parking lot. Overall, this is a really nice stadium, and it's actually made after a real life one. Really good job on the stadium. Starting things off with this really nice Western style stadium. I really like this one. We got a nice Western city in the background, lots of old looking buildings, nice old looking ground, nice trees along the road here. Looks really nice. We got some Western style buildings in center field, and in right field we got a nice big clock tower, a hit it here sign. Could you imagine a home run going that high and deep? That would be crazy. We got a nice little sign on this water tower in right field as well. We got Jackie Robinson retired number here. We got the dimension sign on the right field wall, as well as the left field wall. We got 394 and 349. Overall, it's a really nice stadium, 25,000 capacity, really nice minor league ballpark. Great job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. It's a replica and new version of Rogers Center with a retractable roof, which is hard enough to make, but the stadium itself looks really great. Starting things off in left field, we have a nice big scoreboard over there above some suites. It just looks really nice. In left outfield, we have a nice custom walkway, custom stairs. It looks really great. And then we have a bunch of concessions in the background. We got some escalators going up to the other levels. Looks really awesome. Center field goes really well with the stadium. We got a nice little grassy little area with some trees. Nice looking area. I really like that. In the background, we got a couple signs on a building in the background. We got some more stands over here, and of course the retractable roof as well. Overall, they did a fantastic job on the stadium. For the next stadium here, it is starting things off in center field. We got a nice fountain over here with bleachers in front of it to look like some benches. Really nice touch. Really nice looking batter's eye with some nice scenery in the background with a scoreboard back here as well. For left field, we got a home run porch with a restaurant on top and bleachers on top of that as well to look like people are in the restaurant. Really nice looking. We have another restaurant that looks like that as well, and a couple of buildings in the background, just custom and nice looking scenery in the background. Couple scoreboards all around, and just overall, it's a really nice vibe at this ballpark. 53,000 capacity. Overall, really good job. Here is the next stadium we are taking a look at by someone on Twitter. Thank you for sending me this awesome stadium to take a look at. We got a nice scoreboard over here in left field. I like the sign over here, nice and custom looking, really creative, really good job. In center field, we got a nice looking batter's eye, a nice custom looking wall and deck area. I like the signs on top of that, and on the deck as well. It looks really nice. Got some shady seating, a pool, and up here as well, we got the same thing. Looks really awesome. A nice big building in left field as well. Really deep. We got the rooftop with some bleachers on top, as well as some concessions. We got some trees in the background, more buildings, more signs in the background. We got a bridge over here with a bunch of buildings lining along that. We got the parking lot in the background in right field. In right field, we got a nice little suite area. Overall, they did a really good job on the stadium. Starting things off with the very first one, 44,000 capacity. Starting things off in left field. Very tropical looking in left field. I absolutely love it. We got the dimension signs on the walls as well as a scoreboard. Center field looks really good. It goes really well with the stadium, and we have the dimension sign in center field as well. And right field, we have the dimension sign here and right there, as well as a scoreboard on the outfield wall right over here. We got some concessions in the background and a bunch of buildings in the background to look like Tampa, Florida. Overall, they did a great job on this stadium. Here is the next stadium that we are taking a look at. It looks pretty awesome. 34,000 capacity. We have a really nice looking right field. I mean, the background is just beautiful with custom hills in the background with nice looking center field. It looks really, really good. I love the look of left field as well with the bridge in the background, a bunch of trees. It's really, really good. They did a absolutely fantastic job on the stadium. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. It looks really, really awesome. Starting things off in right field, we have a really nice little area where you can sit. I love the look of it. It looks super, super awesome. Custom sign over here on the outfield wall. In the background, we got a nice little walkway with a bunch of trees and the parking garage in the background. It just looks so clean. Center field looks really, really awesome. It goes really well with the stadium, with the scoreboard, the batter's eye, the buildings in the background, and left field looks awesome as well. Strikeout meter and some scoreboards. We got a scoreboard over here, and it's 33,000 capacity. Overall, a really, really good job. This next one is very creative because it's Green Hills Sonic. I love it. I've been wanting to do this one for a while and just now getting around to it. Taking a look at it, it looks really, really awesome with this in the background. Just awesome and very, very creative. Really good job on that. Bunch of little props and background items just to make it look that much more like Green Hills in Sonic. Really, really good job. And then we got a couple flying saucers, and if you hit it, you win a PS5. Pretty awesome looking. Really nice looking. 13,000 capacity. Pretty small and awesome baseball field. Also, if you hit it there, fans get a free chili dog. Overall, they did a really good job on this one. This one is very, very creative. Starting things off with a very awesome stadium. 46,000 capacity. I really, really like the background. We can see here 1995 Atlanta, 1914 Boston, and 1957 Milwaukee signs. Looks really, really great. I really like the looks of it. We got the name of the field right over here above the scoreboard in left field. Looks really awesome. The batter's eye in center field goes well with the stadium, and right field looks great as well. Overall, they did a great job on the stadium. Here's the next awesome stadium that we are taking a look at. This one is very unique because we have a large barge. In the background, we have a bunch of ships at a dock at the baseball field. That is very unique and interesting looking. Center field and the outfield in general look really, really awesome. 38,000 capacity. Nice and custom background with a bunch of buildings and some hills in the background as well. We got the parking lot behind the stadium, and just overall, it's a very unique and awesome looking stadium. Here's the next awesome stadium we are taking a look at. Pretty unique looking. I really like the left field background. It just looks so clean and very, very unique. Like I said, I love this area as well. It looks really nice. I like the trees. I like the concessions, nice and rounded, and a bunch of trees used. I really, really like it. Center field looks really good. Batter's eye goes really well with the stadium. The background is awesome with the city in the background. Right field looks really great. I love the concessions being up here. It looks super, super clean. 38,000 capacity, and just overall, it's a very, very nice ballpark. Here's the next very awesome looking stadium. This one is a lot of fun because it's a giant fair in the background. Just taking a look at it, I absolutely love it. We have a Ferris wheel and the giant boardwalk. They put it inside the ground to make it look like a giant fair in the background. It just looks really, really great. We got a giant slide on this tower, and it goes into this giant fountain, which is kind of like a water park over here. Then we got a water slide right over here, and another. We got a couple fun little things, a small baseball field, a bunch of trees along here. We also got some concessions in the baseball field itself. Is 21,000 capacity. Overall, it looks really, really great. Starting things off with this awesome stadium, 43,000 capacity. Starting things off with center field. I love it. We got the dimension signs on either side of center field. We got a bunch of retired numbers with statues to go along with it. We got the giant scoreboard in center field. We also got the batter's eye, which goes well with the stadium. Right field and left field both look awesome, and a city in the background. Overall, they did a fantastic job on the stadium. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is a beach themed stadium with a lot of palm trees in the background. This one is really nice. 40,000 capacity. I love the large size stadium, keeping it with the tropical theme. It looks really nice. We got a bunch of condos in the background, and just overall it looks really nice. Giant scoreboard in center, bunch of custom hills with the sand, and just overall it looks really awesome. Here's the next awesome stadium we are taking a look at. I really like this one because in the background you got a bunch of mountains and you have a bunch of trees in center field, and the batter's eye, you barely can even see it, which is just awesome. It looks really good. I love center field. Left field looks awesome as well. Bunch of fountains, bunch of signs on the outfield wall. We also have some trees in the background. Over in right field, we got a scoreboard, a bunch of signs behind that. We got some bleachers behind a window wall. I love that so much. Looks really awesome. 33,000 capacity, and just overall it's a really great ballpark. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at, which by the way, this one is a dome stadium. Looks really great. 47,000 capacity. We got a scoreboard right over here with a fountain with a whale inside of it with a hit it here sign. Looks really great. We got a stand up to cancer sign. We got building in right field with a dimension sign. Love it. Center field looks really great. We got a big scoreboard in center. We got the name of the dome right over there above the scoreboard. Batter's eye looks really great. In left field, we got another building kind of inside the stands. Looks really great. And we got another dimension sign. And just overall, it's a really unique looking dome. Really interesting shape as well. But overall, it looks really great. Starting things off with a very awesome retractable roof dome stadium. I really like the style of the stadium. It looks really great. 42,000 capacity. Left field looks really awesome. All those stands, the under stands right here looks really awesome as well. We got home of the Seattle Mariners. We got a nice big scoreboard here. It just looks so clean and realistic. A bunch of signs on the walls as well. Center field looks really great as well. You got a couple retired numbers, some concessions in right field. It looks awesome as well. Bunch of buildings in the background as well, and just overall it's a really great stadium. Coming up next, we got a Six Flags Ballpark. This one is very creative and such a great idea. Just taking a look at it, you can see it's pretty basic looking, but it's really great. 10,000 capacity. We got the sign right over here, Six Flags Park. Nice giant scoreboard right over there. In right field, we got the actual park itself. Really awesome creative idea. Really smart idea with the entrance over here. Really awesome looking. And then you got a parking lot on either side, as well as parking lots right over there as well. Nice little outside area, bunch of trees as well, and just overall really creative idea. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. I love the theme for this one, bricks and beach themed. I absolutely love both of them for any stadium, and for them to mix both, I just love the style. We got a nice walkway in front of the stands that looks really realistic. I really like it. Looks really awesome. And left field, we have a lot going on, but it looks really great. I love it. Bunch of custom stairs, nice little platform to walk on. We got a giant bridge in the background, concessions right over here, scoreboard right over here. Center field looks really awesome. Keeps the beach theme with the bricks as well. Looks really great. Right field looks awesome as well. Scoreboard on the outfield wall, and we have a little fountain in the corner. 31,000 capacity, and just overall Very, very creative looking and awesome. Great job. Okay, if you're a Star Wars fan, then you absolutely have to download this one and play in it. This is the Death Star. They did a absolutely great job. And keep in mind, you don't have much to work with a baseball related game, but they did a great job with the props that we have in Stadium Creator. They did a absolutely great job on this. I mean, it just looks really, really awesome. Very, very creative. 45,000 capacity, and they're not even full on the storage. Just a great, great job. And of course, behind home plate, we got the Death Star sign right there. I love the seating with the windows in front of it. Looks really, really creative. Of course, we got some concessions as well. Just overall, it looks great. Starting things off with this very awesome stadium. In left field, we have a giant scoreboard right behind the outfield wall. Looks very, very awesome. I love it. Center field looks awesome as well. I love the American flags on top of this scoreboard. City of Angels, I love it. Looks really, really awesome. Lots of fountains, scoreboards, flags. It just looks super awesome. Over here, we have awesome looking seating. I love that. Retired numbers on the wall there. And in the background, we got Six Flags Park. Overall, they did a great job on the stadium. Here is the next stadium we are taking a look at. Just the outside alone looks incredible. We got two football fields side by side. Nice big city in the background with some parking lots as well. Taking a look at the stadium itself, they did a great job. I absolutely love these banners hanging up in left field. Looks really, really awesome. And there's the sign for the stadium name. Looks awesome. As I said, New England Patriots right there. We got another sign on that scoreboard as well. Over here, we got the entrance itself. Very, very custom looking. Got trees on the outside. Nice little entrance. It looks really, really great. 50,000 capacity, and just overall, they did a great job on this stadium. So I may not know anything about Dragon Ball Z, but this next one is pretty awesome and very, very creative. Here it is. We got a bunch of floating islands. Again, I don't know much about Dragon Ball Z, but this is a Dragon Ball Z themed ballpark. So I decided, why not go ahead and showcase. If you guys have seen that show, you probably know about it more than I do. And you can probably tell if it's realistic, but overall, it's a very creative looking stadium. I think they still did a great job regardless if I know Dragon Ball Z or not. This next one is a really, really creative and awesome looking stadium as well. They did a really good job with this one. It's Toontown Park. Like I said, this one is very creative. We got a bunch of hills in the background with houses. We got nice big tower right in the background. Couple towers over here. Multiple other sports as well. Got basketball. We got a giant building over here with some houses and a parking lot. Overall, it's a really creative idea. I really, really like this one. Starting things off with a very awesome and unique stadium. This one is based in Hawaii. I really, really like it. 37,000 capacity. And it just looks so unique and awesome. Bunch of palm trees in the background. We got a volcano over here in left field. The shape of the field itself looks very interesting, kind of like a star. And just overall, the stadium looks really, really awesome. Great job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. 47,000 capacity. And center field just looks absolutely awesome. Very, very unique. Goat Park, we have a giant goat statue that is very, very awesome. I really, really like it. Looks awesome. We got a bunch of rocks in the background, bunch of bushes, trees, and just overall, it looks so awesome. I love the nice big bridge in the background, the city in the background, and it's just a nice stadium overall. Really, really good job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is pretty awesome looking. I really like left field with, again, the window at field level looks really, really awesome. We got a couple concessions right over here. Looks awesome. Center field looks really, really good. Very unique. And right field looks really awesome as well. You got a bunch of seating out here, and they made it unique. They got the bleachers with the people on it, so it actually looks like people are out there. Really good job on the stadium. Check it out. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is pretty awesome. I love the bushes in left field. It just looks awesome. And then the concourse with the giant concession right here, scoreboard on top. It just looks so clean and awesome. We got 34,000 capacity. Right field looks great as well. A bunch of sweet seating as well. Center field just looks incredible. Goes really well with the stadium. A overall fantastic job on the stadium. Starting things off was a very awesome looking stadium. Very unique for the wall behind the stadium. I just love the look. It looks so incredible. Very, very unique. And just so awesome looking. They did a really good job. Center field looks really, really good. I love the brick style. It just overall looks so clean. We got a bunch of concessions here. Not only that, but in the background we got a little bit of an arch there, a nice big island with a city as well, and a bridge going right over. Overall, they did a fantastic job on the stadium. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This is another beach themed stadium. Very, very awesome job on it. A bunch of palm trees, looks really, really awesome. We got a nice little area with a bunch of umbrellas right up here on the deck. Looks really, really awesome. I like the custom cave right over here. That looks really, really cool. And just overall, it's a nice chill beach stadium. It looks awesome. Really, really good job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. Another really, really awesome looking stadium. Behind home plate alone looks really, really interesting. Really, really good job on that. In center field, it looks incredible. Take a look at the giant water slide, a bunch of fountains, a big, big mountain in center field. Looks very, very awesome. A nice big walkway right over to right field. Looks really, really great. A bunch of concessions in the background, and even in the left foul area we got some concessions up there, as well as some palm trees. Overall, a really, really awesome and unique stadium. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is really, really awesome. Another with a bunch of mountains in the background. We also got a hot air balloon in the background as well. Looks really, really awesome. We got more field level seating right over here in right field. Looks really, really great. In left field we have that as well. We got a scoreboard right there. We got 34,000 capacity. In center field looks really, really great with the fountain and a bunch of trees and rocks as well. Overall, it's a great, great stadium. Starting things off with a very awesome stadium. Taking a look at it, it looks really, really awesome. We got 31,000 capacity. Left field looks pretty awesome. In center field, it looks awesome, as well as right field. We got this nice building in the background as the wall. Looks really awesome with some bleachers on top. We got a giant slide going all the way down here. Looks awesome, very unique. Down the right field foul line, we got a scoreboard right back here and a couple of misc props. Looks really, really awesome. Overall, they did a great job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. Looking really, really awesome. Starting things off in right field, I absolutely love the scoreboard right behind the wall. Looks awesome. And then we got a couple scoreboards right up there. This looks awesome. The nice big area right over here, and then we got a nice little porch right over here in right field. It just looks so clean over there. Center field looks really, really great, and in left field it looks awesome as well. I like this little area right by the foul pole. Nice little stairs. Just everything about the stadium. They put a lot of effort and thought into this stadium. Looks really realistic. Overall, a great job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is very, very awesome. As you can see, we got a giant bridge in the right field background. I like that a lot. Taking a look at left field, it looks really, really great. We got a nice little area for the players to come out for the bullpen. Looks awesome. We got a bunch of concessions, a nice little porch right up here. Looks really, really awesome. Center field and left field have a bunch of concessions right over there, and this is by the water, so you got a bunch of palm trees and a bunch of little shacks and shady seating. Overall, they did a fantastic job on the stadium. Great job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is very awesome. I love right field, starting things off in there. We got a nice little scoreboard right here, a bunch of American flags, and a bunch of signs. It just looks so clean and really awesome. On the outside of the stadium, we got a bunch of buildings lining the road. We got a basketball court here and a bunch of buildings in the background as well. In left field, it just looks really nice. Center field looks nice as well, and the batter's eye goes really well with the stadium. Overall, they did a fantastic job on this. 34,000 capacity, and just like the rest of the stadiums, great job. Starting things off was a very awesome dome stadium. We all know how hard it is to make these look good, and they did a fantastic job on making it look good. They used some kind of building for the wall all the way around the stadium, and it just looks so clean and awesome. Center field looks really nice. We got a bunch of concessions, bunch of umbrella seating, a nice little deck right over here, bunch of stadium seating as well. 29,000 capacity, and just overall, it's a very clean stadium. Really good job. Here's the next awesome stadium we are taking a look at. This one is very awesome. It's called Roten Park. I think I reviewed this a while ago, but he said he updated it and it looks fantastic. They did a great job. I love the city in the background. It looks so nice and clean. Again, the city in the background just looks really awesome. 33,000 capacity. We got some retired numbers right up here, as well as a scoreboard. We got the sign right over here, fountain, a glove. It just looks so awesome and very clean. Really good job on the stadium. All right, so this is the next one we are taking a look at. This one is pretty awesome looking. I really like it. 46,000 capacity. We got a big bridge in the background right over there. Bunch of stands and seating. Looks awesome. Center field is pretty good looking. I really like that. We got a couple concessions, a nice little area for you to eat at. We also got a statue right over there. Overall, it looks like a pretty awesome stadium. Again, large capacity, and just overall, it's really nicely done, just like the rest of the stadiums in this video. Starting things off with a very awesome looking stadium. I really like the style that they went here. It looks awesome. Starting things off in center field, this looks very awesome with the buildings right over here with the nice deck, and they use the train track as kind of a wall with some poison ivy looking stuff. It looks really awesome though. Right field looks awesome as well. Jackie Robinson Park at the Brooklyn Navy Yard looks very awesome. We got the juniors porch right over here in right field as well. They use the same thing right here, the train. Awesome. Very creative. We got a couple retired numbers right there. Nice upper deck right here. Overall, they did a fantastic job on the stadium. Here is the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is more of a minor league ballpark, and it looks pretty awesome. I really like it. 9,000 capacity. Center field looks pretty awesome. I like it. It looks really nice. I love this like little deck here. Very unique for your stands. Really awesome idea. We got a bunch of concessions in the outfield on this concourse right over there. We got a couple buildings in the background as well. We got some bleachers on this building, and just overall, it's a nice small ballpark. Very awesome. Again, 9,000 capacity, and just overall a really good job. Here's the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is pretty awesome looking. Left field looks really awesome. They used a bunch of bleachers. This is another kind of like a minor league ballpark. We got some bleachers right over here as well. Nice concourse area with a bunch of seating and some food. Really awesome looking. Again, the outfield looks pretty nice. We got a bunch of buildings in the background and a baseball field in the distance as well. Overall, they did a great job on the stadium. Coming back with another showcase. Starting things off with a retractable roof. This one is really nice. I mean, just take a look at center field. We got really nice picnic tables with the umbrellas. Just looks really good. And then you got the cafe hate it here sign. On top of that is a giant deck over here where you can sit and eat. And then you got a big concourse over here. Lots and lots of restaurants. We got a fountain up here, and it just looks so clean and nice. You got the American flags. You got these little towers. Looks so good and looks like an actual stadium with the stairs. And then you got some signs here. You got escalator leading up to the upper deck. And just overall, the stadium looks really nice. I love the retractable roof. They did a really nice job overall. So right away, something I noticed for this one is the awesome left field. We got some retired numbers on this wall right here, which actually goes so perfectly with the outfield wall being green. Blends in so perfectly, looks awesome. And then over here, we have a box where you could sit and you're just on field level. That is so awesome and unique. And then we got a couple doors here, probably leads to outfield wall, and then it leads to another area actually all around. Wow, that's very unique. In right field, we got the sign that says Bank of Montreal, and then we got some plants on top. That looks so good and clean. They did a great job on this. I mean, take a look at the stadium. Very unique, very different compared to some of the other stadiums we've seen. Very good job. I really like the design of this next one. It's the future Kaufman Stadium for the Royals. We got a nice big center field. I love the way that they made the stairs. We got some retired numbers on the statues in the fountain. Looks really nice, really clean. We got the scoreboard in the fountain as well. And we got some suites above it. Looks really good. In left field, we got a pool and some steps leading up to it with a stand up to cancer sign in the back. Looks pretty awesome. In right field, we have the same thing. Looks pretty awesome, and a hit it here sign. Overall, they did a really nice job on the stadium. It looks really nice. I love center field the most with the retired numbers in the fountain. Good job. I've been very curious to see this stadium from a viewer, and wow, it's actually pretty awesome. This right here has to be my favorite thing. I saw this loading in New York Yankees, Paris, a Paris team, but I love having the runs, the hits, and errors. Having that as a scoreboard, it's just different and unique. I like it. Good job on that. MLB 96, the show, out now. Looks awesome. Very interesting and unique. And then you got the time and date, November 17th, 2096, almost in the 3000s. That's how far into the future we are. Very interesting stadium. We got a lot of UFOs, lots of futuristic looking buildings, and lots of airplanes. It's a very unique and interesting ballpark. It looks very futuristic. A really good job. Here is the very first stadium we are taking a look at. I really like this one. It reminds me of like the early 1900s, you know, having a bridge with all these like modern old looking houses. I love the stands on top of them. Looks awesome. I love the stands over here. Just looks so awesome and old, and just, you know, it just has a really interesting design. I really like it. Behind home plate is really cool looking. You got a bunch of statues and stuff. Just overall, the ballpark alone is just so very awesome. They did a really good job on this one. Here's the very next stadium we are taking a look at, Comerica Park. They did a really good job kind of redoing it and making it look very similar. Center field just looks incredible. I absolutely love it. Looks really great. Right field looks awesome. Left field looks great. We got the scoreboard right up there. And just overall, it's a really nice stadium, great city in the background. We got a parking garage, parking lot over there in center, and just overall a really good job. 40K capacity, great job. Here is the next stadium we are taking a look at. This one is very, very awesome. 40,000 capacity, and it's not even full on storage. Really, really great job. Starting things off in left field, we got some more field level seating. Absolutely love it, with restaurants right behind the wall. Really, really awesome. Left field in general just looks really, really good. Center field looks really great. We got a scoreboard in the background, as well as a great batter's eye, which barely can even notice it because of the wall color, and just in general it goes so perfectly with the stadium. We got some field level bleachers right over here. We got a nice little deck with a fence in front of it. Right field in general looks really, really great. And in the corner, we got a nice little like restaurant with some seating, umbrellas, shady seating, and just in general, it's a really, really nice stadium. Great job. Here is the next stadium we are taking a look at. I really, really like this one. 43,000 is the capacity. Center field just looks really, really awesome. We got some retired numbers over here in left central. We got the World Series champions. I really like the boat as well. That's very unique, very awesome looking. We got some parking garages in the background, as well as a giant bridge. I love that a lot. We got a nice fountain over here with some trees inside and a scoreboard on that. We got the 350 sign here, 392 sign, and we got another 350 sign right over there. Just overall, it's a really nice stadium. Another viewer showcase featuring this stadium as the first one. Taking a look at it, it looks great. The outfield, center field looks really, really good. I love the plants along the outfield wall. Center field looks really good. It ties in all together so very well, including the batter's eye. Nice big stadium, 48,000 capacity. And of course, we have a bunch of buildings in the background because we are in a city. I like the stand up to cancer sign on this building in left field. And overall, they did a really good job on the stadium. Looks really good. We all love domes, so here is a dome stadium. I absolutely love the design. They did a very, very good job on the design. Let's take a look. We got 99% filled as far as storage, 47,000 capacity. We got a couple little entrances. We got a scoreboard on the giant wall right over here. A nice big San Diego studio sign. We got a building behind home plate, you know, nice little entrance into the stadium. Over here, we got another sign, a scoreboard, another sign. Over here, we got a hit it here sign with like a whale in a fountain with a scoreboard above. That looks really clean. We got 320 sign. I love them adding that. Stand up to cancer. Another building, the show sign. This ties it in all together very nicely with the scoreboard. It just fits, which again, it's hard to do. The Bud Dome in center field, we got the sign and another building and some more signs, as well as 435. Pretty big stadium, but overall they did a really nice job. This next one here is a pretty unique and different stadium. We have some stands over here, the scoreboard. However, this is a actual airport that they made. Not too much to show off because it's just an airport, but they did a really good job with their imagination. Of course, we got a giant airport here with all of the terminals and everything. We got a giant runway here, and we got airplanes everywhere. They did a pretty good job with it. Again, they used their imagination and creativity for this. They did a good job. 1,000 capacity and 40% storage capacity. So you could add more if you want. Otherwise, it looks really good. Here's another awesome stadium. They did a really good job with this one. Very interesting design for the dugout. I really like it. Got a bunch of signs behind it on either side. And then over here in right field, they have a nice little deck and a custom bullpen. I love it. Really good job. We got the Budville Park on this side, another custom bullpen right there. Hit it here sign, a nice statue and fountain, scoreboard in center, and a nice city in the background. Overall, they did a really nice job on this baseball stadium. So if you've played Grand Theft Auto 5, then this one is going to be pretty cool. And if you live in LA, this one's going to be pretty cool. This is the Pero Pier. I love it. This is so realistic to Grand Theft Auto. You got the city right over there, a nice big bridge, and then you got the pier all the way up here, all the way onto the water. A scoreboard right here, pretty interesting placement. Bunch of bleachers all around, and then you got a bunch of beach towels and picnic tables and all that stuff in the sand. Just a nice chill area for a baseball game. Take a look at this. They did a great job. Again, this looks very realistic to the actual thing in Grand Theft Auto and in real life. Very realistic and a really good job. I have so many stadiums that have been submitted over the last couple of days, and we're gonna have a couple of videos showcasing them. So let's get right into it. Starting things off with the very first one. This one is located in Florida. This one is really awesome. I love the use of this right here. I don't really see this prop being used, and it goes well with the area over there. Also, we got this nice window seating area. I love that. Very cool looking. We got a giant pier over here with a bunch of restaurants, and it looks really nice right there. Really good job. We got a giant bridge right here. The actual stadium. We got upper deck over here, a building and another building with some stands attached. Pretty cool looking. Got a couple restaurants up there. A giant swimming pool on top of the building. Pretty interesting design. Under the stands, we got a bunch of pools down here. A nice little slide. Looks like a water slide. And just overall, they did a really nice job with the stadium. This next one, there's not a lot to talk about, but overall, they did a really nice job on the stadium itself. 38,000 capacity on the stadium. We got a lot of rocks in center field. I love the design. It looks really nice. Reminds me of being in like Denver, Colorado, or somewhere like that with a lot of trees, waterfalls, and the rocks. So really nice job. I love the design. Even the scoreboard in center field goes well with the rocks in center field. So really good job. I like the buildings, and just overall, it's a really nice stadium. And it's pretty good even for a minor league team or just a team in general. Really good job. Here is our next stadium that we're taking a look at. Almost max capacity at 57,000 capacity. This one is really nice. It's a remake of Fenway Park. So we got, of course, the green monster and left field with some signs. It looks pretty similar to the actual green monster. What I really like is center field. We got the Boston Red Sox sign right here. We got some stands in center field. We got some trees in front, and this little batter's eye. It all ties in together. Even the batter's eye, which is hard to do, especially this specific one, always looks bad. And then over here, we got world champs 07, 04, 2013, and 2018. It looks really good. Good job. And then we got American flag, some more stands, a scoreboard in right field, and just overall the stadium looks really good. Here is the next stadium that we're taking a look at. I love it without even looking around. I love the design. I mean, up here it's very unique and different. I mean, just looking at it, it looks really good. And over here, wow. I really like how they did this, and the design is really smart. Good job on that. We got some retired numbers up here because, of course, you gotta have that. Come on. Center field, we got a concourse. Love it. Love the restaurants. We got this on top, and it just looks really good. Ties everything together. Just looks great. Over here, we got plants and the window wall. I love it. Looks good. Of course, you gotta have this on your wall. The 330 sign, really good job on that. Of course, it's on this side as well. We also got the wall with the scoreboard on the other side. I think they've been watching my videos a lot because it seems like they're taking a lot of ideas from my videos. So really good job. I'm glad my tips are definitely helping a lot of my viewers. And behind home plate, we got a concourse as well and custom stairs leading up to here, as well as just really good looking design in general. And behind the stadium, we got a parking garage with some bleachers on top. Overall, they did a very awesome job. Once again, we're back with some more awesome viewer stadiums. By the way, if you want me to take a look at your stadium for a future showcase, drop a comment down below with your vault ID and stadium name. Starting things off with this stadium right here, it's actually a custom made stadium for me. It's literally called Sawyer Park. Thank you so much for making this. They had me in mind because if you look here, it is in Tampa, Florida. Very awesome. So taking a look at it, 45,000 capacity, really nice size ballpark. And one of my favorite things about this is left field. It just looks so clean. The water in the background, the palm trees up there, the shade right here. Not only that, but the plants here with a nice big window. I mean, that just looks so nice. Also, the batter's eye in center field, perfect. Goes so perfect with the stadium, and you have a boardwalk here. It just blends in all together so perfectly. Over here in right central, looks really good as well. Got some buildings in the background as well, and just overall, it looks really good. It definitely gives me Florida vibes, definitely gives me Tampa vibes, and overall, thank you so much for building me my own stadium. I'm definitely going to do some future videos in this stadium. Thank you so much. Here's another awesome ballpark in the woods. Definitely a unique, different ballpark. I like it. You got a custom mountain over here. Makes me kind of think of like a wilderness state park kind of. That's what this definitely looks like. You got a couple restaurants right here, maybe a gift shop or something like that. Nice fence around. You got a couple bleachers all around. Maybe a little league park, something like that. But it's a really nice ballpark. Got a scoreboard over here. You also got a playground right here, some umbrella seating, another playground, and a concession stand. Overall, a pretty nice, cozy ballpark. Here's another awesome stadium. I love this one because it's multi-sport. That is awesome. They put a lot of effort into this one. I don't know if it's college, but I believe it is from the looks of it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. So we got a soccer stadium over here with a bunch of stands. Very awesome. Looks good. Got some buildings in the background, custom hill, bunch of trees, and a sign over there. We got a practice baseball field over here. More trees, more buildings. Love the detail. Absolutely awesome. We got some basketball courts, tennis courts, a nice little playground, and then the actual baseball field itself. Behind home plate, we got some concession area, some seating with umbrellas, of course, and overall it's very shady as well. Over here in right field, we got the football stadium. American football looks very awesome. We got lights just like any football stadium needs, and more trees, more custom hill, more buildings. The detail they put into this is very awesome. Overall, this entire build is great. Just overall, a really nice stadium. Good job. This next one is from the same person. It's very similar to the last one. Looks really awesome right away. Love it. Center field looks really good. The batter's eye goes really well with the stadium. Left and right looks good. They basically copy and pasted it. Looks really good. In foul territory in right field, we got a playground right here and here. We got a tennis court along here. Got some houses as well and some buildings in the background. We also got a fountain, some concession, a hill here, and we got some tables as well. Looks really nice over there. Moving on to left field, we got about the same, more concessions all around, a bunch of seating and tables to eat at. More concessions along the left field line. We got basketball court here and there. We also got some houses right here. More hill. I love the hills. Just looks so good. And just overall, a really nice stadium. I mean, take a look at this. Really, really good job. Starting things off with this very awesome stadium. Very interesting design. We got a giant boardwalk over here and kind of left foul line. We got a bridge over here, some buildings, and some housing in right field. So for the outfield, it's a very interesting design. We got kind of the circle dome type of stadium seating in the outfield instead of behind home plate. Very interesting design. I like it though. Left field for the outfield looks very interesting, but I like it a lot. We got nice little concessions and buildings throughout, and it just looks really nice. In right field, we got a scoreboard here. We got some custom buildings, and just overall, they did a really nice job making it look good. The batter's eye fits perfectly with the stadium. Everything about it looks really good. It's very unique. I really like it. Great job. Here is the next stadium that we're taking a look at. I really like this one. It's a pretty awesome design. I love the concourse in center field. It's very custom looking, very nice with signs around the wall around. Looks really awesome. Over here we got a concourse in right field as well. My favorite part has to be, again, window all along the outfield walls. Very, very awesome. And then you got, of course, the umbrella seating. Looks really awesome. Love stadiums that add that because it's just so cool. And I hope all future stadiums do that. The show PAT10. I don't understand that. Maybe comment down below if you know what that means. But anyways, overall, it's a really, really nice stadium. Good job. Here is another awesome stadium we're taking a look at. Right away, something that caught my eye was the 349 sign in left field, the 394 sign in center, and the 391 sign for right field. Actually, right central, and then right field is 297 for the foul pole area. Looking awesome. They did a great job. It's all brick themed. I love that. They have the 42 number for Jackie Robinson with a statue right there, looking awesome. This is Old Town Ballpark, and it definitely gives me the vibes of like Old Town, kind of like Western. You got a bunch of buildings over here. We got a road and trees on the outside. They put a lot of detail into this, and I really, really like it. Viewer only stadiums. Make sure you submit your stadium by dropping a comment down below with your vault ID and stadium name. Starting things off with this very awesome looking stadium. It looks really, really nice. It's a Nashville Stadium. We got some concessions in left field. I love the rocks in left field and this nice custom walkway up to the second area. We got a tower over here, more concession, and then over here you got the entrance slash exit, and then we got some trees. I love what they did. They made this very realistic looking, and then it goes out to the beach. Overall, it looks really, really nice. Center field, they did a really good job with it. It ties in with the entire build all together very nicely. Center field just looks good. Right field looks good as well. Overall, they did a really nice job. This next one is a pretty interesting design. I really like it though. I think it looks really cool. This is a shadow dome. That is the name of it. And just the roof inside looks really, really good. Reminds me of a roof stadium, dome stadium, whatever you want to call it. The wall on the outside looks really nice, whatever they used They have a lot of signs and a scoreboard on the wall. And then over in left field, it is a very interesting design. You got the concessions over here, and you got a big long concourse over here. 2 fountains, a bunch of decks, 2 batting cages, and the scoreboards right here in the center kind of remind me of how basketball and hockey does it. Kind of interesting design, but it looks pretty good. We got a scoreboard up here, and just overall, it's a pretty interesting design, but I like it. It's a pretty cool and unique stadium. Good job. This is the next one that we're taking a look at, and right away, I gotta say, I really like it. I love that they used a lot of bricks. I don't know why, but I always seem to like it. Also, over here in right field, they have like this little area. It says antiques, but it reminds me of something that the pitchers would go through. Kind of like a bullpen area. And then you got a door right here down the foul line, and then you got the pitcher going all the way out there. So they kind of made their own custom bullpen. Good job on that. Everything looks really good. I love the brick building in center field with the scoreboard on top. It looks so clean. Even the batter's eye looks good. Everything ties in together so nicely. Over here in left field, it looks really nice. The signs right here, the lights, and even the little backboard right here. And then you got a nice little area where you can walk, and even the outside looks really good. They have a nice little neighborhood area, and just overall the stadium looks really nice. Good job. Another stadium by the same person. He's always in my viewer showcase videos because he has so many awesome stadiums. So taking a look at left field first, we got another bullpen area. I love that so very much because not many stadiums have that. And then we got a scoreboard right here. I love that idea. That's so awesome to have the door / window on the outfield wall and have the scoreboard behind that. That's a very smart idea. Center field looks really good. It ties in together with the entire stadium. Really good job. I like the scoreboard in center as well. Right field looks good. I like the little deck on top of the restaurant over here. And just overall, it's another really good stadium. And just one more thing, center field over here, this is a concourse. We got fountain and some shady seating as well. They're starting things off with this very awesome Bayside Stadium off the water. We got a pier in the background as well as a city across the water. It looks really good. Let's take a look. So we got, like I said, a giant pier over here by the water. We got a giant parking lot, and of course we got some parking garages. But here's the stadium itself, 38,000 capacity, nice looking center field. We got a pool, a playground over here, a nice little tower, and a bunch of concessions as well. Overall, it's a really nice design, very creative. It looks really good. And again, this prop I don't see used a lot, so it's pretty cool to see that on either side of the scoreboard. Overall, like I said, very good job. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this one. This one, just the outside alone is absolutely incredible. We have a nice wood walkway. We got trees on the outside. And just look at this. It looks like a real life stadium going in. We got a welcome sign, custom stairs going up. You go inside, you got the gates here, and then you come on in to the outfield. That alone is just absolutely outstanding. And then you got, of course, a big parking lot over here. There's also a parking lot over here. I'm kind of disappointed that that's the only entrance, but that's okay. The stadium is awesome overall. We got 330 sign on the outfield stand. I like that. It looks good. We also got a nice scoreboard walk. We also got escalators leading up here. Nice use of them. They're actually all around and they look really nice. You can see even here we have a walkway and some stairs leading up. It just looks so realistic. I absolutely love this stadium. We got another escalator up here leading up to some concessions. In center field, we got a 405 sign. We also have like kind of like a suites area. Also, we got the batter's eye, which kind of blends in. The stadium itself is this one brick color, so it does blend in together. We got a scoreboard on the left field wall, as well as the 330 sign right there as well. And just overall, this stadium is really, really nice, and it even has a half dome. Overall, they did an outstanding job. Again, the entrance has to be my favorite part of the stadium. I mean, this stadium is great. Really, really good job. Here's the next stadium that we're taking a look at. It's pretty basic, but I like it. It's a nice minor league stadium, 11,000 capacity, a lot of trees in the outfield. It looks pretty nice. I like it. We got some buildings in the background, and at home plate, it looks like apartments. It's a really nice field. I like it. And I like the scoreboard with Carolina on top. But yeah, overall, it's a very basic stadium. There's not much to talk about really. But like I said, I like the apartments in the background over there. And I like these buildings over here. And of course, we got some kind of building over here. Concessions, or maybe just a team shop. Wherever it may be, it looks like a pretty good stadium.